Mama June meets daughter Pumpkin and Honey Boo Boo in a tense situation after almost a year. Know about their expressions. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Mama June and her daughter's reunion is finally here. Mama June got to meet Pumpkin and Honey Boo Boo after so long. They have not seen each other for almost a year. So how was it like when they came face to face after so long? The teaser clips reveal the expression of June and her daughters. Let us look into the details below. Mama June. Know how June reacts after seeing her daughters. June was excited and nervous at the same time to know that she will be meeting her daughters. The Sue brings the teaser clip where you can see how the reunion of the mother and daughters went. June is seen impatiently waiting for Pumpkin and Honey Boo Boo to arrive. On the other side, both daughters first meet Dr. Ishmager before seeing June. Pumpkin asks him whether Gino is there with June or not. Dr. Ish informs daughters that he was there before, but has gone now. Dr. Ish further says, "But he was here for a good reason. He had some things he wanted to talk to me about himself, about June, and more importantly, about you guys." The daughters are then asked whether they are ready to meet. The reply was positive, and then they went into the room to see June. Mama June wore a big smile on her face when she saw her daughters and said, "Oh my God." She was full of emotion at that particular moment. She happily says, "What are y'all bitches doing?" Furthermore, June asks for a hug from her daughters. It was a happy moment for the family. Fans are waiting for more conversation between the mother and the daughters. Will June finally be able to mend broken relationships? The viewers eagerly want to know what will happen after the reunion. Will June be able to maintain her relationship with Pumpkin and Honey Boo Boo or not? They have seen her struggle ever since the start. But compared to June, her daughter's struggles are way bigger. However, now June wants to make things right, which she spilled before. For that, she needs to stay closer to her daughters and communicate more. She has proved herself by remaining sober for a year now. However, she still has a long way to go improving. At the same time, June needs to stay there with her boyfriend, Gino. And Pumpkin made it clear that she does not like Gino by not making him come to the reunion. But Gino does want to have an equal chance as June to mend relationships. Gino does know that he can make things fall into the right place when given the chance. So will he get a chance to meet Pumpkin and Honey Boo Boo? Will June further try to take away Honey Boo Boo from Pumpkin? There are so many questions to be answered. Fans will need to have the patience to know what happens next. We hope June and her family, Gino and 4 daughters, to be together one day. The past year had been one of the most challenging periods for the Shannon family. June Shannon, known to fans as Mama June, had been out of her daughters' lives for almost a year. Her struggles with addiction and her turbulent relationship with Gino Doak had led to a painful estrangement from her daughters, Lauren Pumpkin Effard and Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson. During this time, Pumpkin had taken on the role of caretaker for her younger sister, Honey Boo Boo, while also raising her own young family. The weight of these responsibilities had been immense, but Pumpkin had managed to provide a stable environment for Alana, shielding her from the worst of their family's troubles. Despite the anger and hurt, both Pumpkin and Alana missed their mother. They longed for the days when their family was whole, but trust was hard to rebuild after so many broken promises. When they received word that Mama June wanted to meet them, they were filled with a mix of emotions: hope, fear, anger, and a longing for reconciliation. Pumpkin was at home, trying to juggle her daily responsibilities when her phone rang. It was a number she didn't recognize, but something told her to answer it. "Hello," she said tentatively. "Pumpkin, it's Dodo," came the familiar voice of her aunt. "June wants to meet you and Alana. She's been clean for almost a year now and says she's ready to make things right." Pumpkin's heart raced. She had been waiting for this moment, but wasn't sure if she was ready. "Are you sure she's serious this time, Aunt Dodo? We've been through this before." "I know, sweetheart," Dodo replied softly. "But she seems different now. She's been going to therapy, and she's committed to staying clean. I think she really wants to fix things." Pumpkin took a deep breath. "I'll talk to Alana and see what she thinks. We'll need time to prepare for this. Of course, Take all the time you need, Dodo said. I'll be here to support you, no matter what you decide. Pumpkin found Alana in her room, doing her homework. She sat down on the edge of the bed, trying to find the right words. Hey, Alana, she began gently. I just got off the phone with Aunt Dodo. Mama wants to meet us. Alana looked up, her eyes wide with surprise. She does? Why now? She says she's been clean for almost a year and wants to make things right, Pumpkin explained. I know this is a lot to take in, and I want to know how you feel about it. Alana was silent for a moment, processing the information. She had missed her mother terribly but was also wary of getting hurt again. I don't know, Pumpkin. I miss her, but what if she lets us down again? Pumpkin nodded, understanding her sister's fears. I feel the same way, but maybe this is our chance to see if she's really changed. We can take it slow and see how it goes. Alana hesitated, then nodded. Okay, let's give her a chance. But we need to be careful. They decided to meet at a local park, a neutral and open space where they could talk without the pressure of being confined indoors. It was a warm, sunny afternoon, and the park was filled with the laughter of children and the chatter of families. Pumpkin and Alana arrived early, sitting on a bench near the playground. They were both nervous, their minds racing with thoughts of what the meeting would be like. They had agreed to take things one step at a time and not to rush into forgiveness. Finally, they saw a figure walking towards them. Mama June looked different. She had lost weight. Her hair was neatly styled, and she wore a simple dress that contrasted sharply with her past appearances. But what struck Pumpkin and Alana the most was the look of determination and remorse on her face. June approached her daughters with a mixture of hope and trepidation. She could see the uncertainty in their eyes, and it broke her heart to know that she was the cause of their pain. Hi, girls, she said softly, stopping a few feet away from them. Pumpkin and Alana stood up, their emotions evident on their faces. Alana's eyes were filled with unshed tears, while Pumpkin's expression was a mix of anger and longing. Hi, Mama, Pumpkin replied, her voice steady but strained. June took a deep breath, tears welling up in her eyes. I've missed you both so much. I'm so sorry for everything I put you through. I know I don't deserve your forgiveness, but I'm here to make things right. Alana took a tentative step forward. Are you really clean, Mama? June nodded, her voice breaking. Yes, sweetie. I've been clean for almost a year. I've been going to therapy and working on myself. I want to be the mother you both deserve. Pumpkin's eyes filled with tears. We've heard this before, Mama. How do we know this time is different? June's expression was filled with sincerity and regret. I know I've let you down so many times, and I don't expect you to trust me right away, but I'm committed to proving myself to you. I'll do whatever it takes. They all sat down on the bench, the tension palpable. June reached out tentatively, placing her hand on the bench between them, not daring to touch her daughters just yet. I know words aren't enough, June began, but I've been working hard to change. I've been attending meetings, seeing a therapist, and trying to understand why I made the choices I did. I want to be better for you, for all of us. Pumpkin looked at her mother, searching for any signs of deceit. What made you decide to get clean, Mama? June sighed, her expression turning reflective. It was hitting rock bottom, realizing I had lost everything that mattered. But most importantly, it was knowing I had lost you girls. That was my wake-up call. I couldn't go on living like that. Alana spoke up, her voice small but firm. Do you really mean it, Mama? Are you really going to stay clean this time? June nodded, tears streaming down her face. Yes, Alana. I mean it with all my heart. I want to be there for you, to make up for all the lost time. But I know it will take time for you to believe that. Pumpkin and Alana exchanged a glance, both wanting to believe their mother, but also guarding their hearts. We're willing to give you a chance, Mama, Pumpkin said slowly. But you have to understand that it will take time for us to trust you again. June's face lit up with a mixture of relief and gratitude. Thank you. That's all I ask for. I'll prove myself to you every day. The weeks that followed were a delicate balancing act. June knew that rebuilding trust would be a long and arduous process, but she was committed to proving her sincerity. She began by showing up consistently, attending family therapy sessions with Pumpkin and Alana, and being present in their lives.